Okay, crossfire.
Crossfire.
Crossfire. Okay, Jerry. I know you're hankering and chomping at the bit to talk about Greece. To talk about Greece. So.
Greece.
Go ahead.
By the way, the Dow is down 350 points today. Down 2%.
350. That is getting up there.
So
well,
what's going to happen? Well, first, let's get Tony. Tony already told me, but go ahead. Your thoughts on
what's
Greece.
happening to gold? Is gold gone up?
Gold's not moving.
That's odd.
Yes, it is odd. Almost suggests that perhaps there may be some manipulation. I don't know. But Greece is out.
Greece is out.
Out of the euro.
Out of the Eurozone.
And good for them.
Not yet.
Wow.
It's going to happen, though, Tony?
It's going to happen. Yeah.
Well,
What are the consequences? What are the consequences?
People think that Greece is going to leave the Eurozone. One day we'll say we're out of the Eurozone, period. It's going to be a slow, torturous movement out. Not only that, all these wealthy people have tons of, and not so wealthy people, have tons of euros around. They got to spend it on expenses in Greece, so they're going to be spending these euros for quite a while. So that'll provide a cushion while they shift over to the new block. And have you seen even the New York Times, Krugman did a very well-written article, basically said they might, that what the Europeans want is just out of Greece's ability to deliver. They just don't have it.
They don't have it, and they never will.
And they can't pay any of that stuff off. And the only thing that funds they get all these funds from the European, know what it's used for, turns right around and pays off the European governments and banks and the IMF.
No, it's all about saving the banks.
Yeah.
Deutsche Bank,
So
French
he
banks.
cautiously said, it wouldn't be so bad if they got off the euro and they had their own currency.
No.
And they get to devalue it. He says every time you have a change in currency, you usually have a devaluation that goes along with it.
That's
In order to
stimulate.
Stimulate production. And
Tourism industry will boom.
but there's one, and do you know who's frightened to death about Greece going off the euro? The U.S.
Oh, sure.
Obama was on the phone to both the Europeans and the Greeks to stay in the euro.
Yes.
The Secretary of Treasury was on the phone. They're fighting to death because Greece is sort of
Sure, because they don't want Russia taking over.
That's right. Greece is the linchpin of their eastern, of the Balkan defense against the Eastern Russia. And that's right, they don't want the Russians. But that is going, I mean, what business is it of the U.S. telling the Europeans? They get annoyed as blazes.
Did you really ask that question? What businesses of the U.S., what happens anywhere in the world? It's an empire.
No, in this particular case, this is a fight between...
Well, then you should vote for Bernie Sanders.
No, this is a fight between, I'm talking about Greece, between the European Union and the Greeks, and the U.S. is getting in the middle of that.
They're in the middle of everything.
Yeah, they're in the middle of everything.
By the way, what do you think about Tsipras telling the Greek citizens you can only withdraw 60 euros or something at a time? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, but do you know what?
Banks are
You
closed.
can pay over the internet. One more. How about that?
He's just limiting the amount of cash.
Right.
Yeah, they don't have enough.
Well, but the point is, in this country, we've almost eliminated cash.
Yeah, that's fine.
Credit cards.
So Jerry, what do you think is going to happen? What's going to happen?
And they're allowing tourists who have American credit cards to use them. Otherwise,
So Jerry, what's going to happen? What's your prediction?
well, my prediction is it's going to be a very slow, torturous exit, bit by bit by bit. That's the way it's going to happen.
But what about the
I
IMF?
think one day they wake up and they've changed it.
But didn't the IMF say we have to have a deal done by Tuesday or something?
You know that, I looked at that. Believe it or not, the owners said they had to have the money. And then suddenly, oh, they can wait another 2 months because of some, what do you call it, regulation that allows them to do it. I mean, that's such a load of baloney that IMF, it's a drop dead date.